I suppose one of the big questions is whether or not you've received your Christmas post. And an article has come out today suggesting that Christmas post is all the subject of Christmas deception, and that in an attempt for management in the post office to get their £5,000 Christmas bonus, whereas post delivery people, the postmen, the postwomen, will barely get £200 if they hit their targets. In an attempt to get this bonus, post office managers have been telling their delivery staff to record things as attempted deliveries when they haven't, when there is no actual attempted Now, this has happened to me on a number of occasions. I've received a note through the door saying that a delivery has been attempted when clearly it hasn't. I've actually been at home. And it's almost impossible now to ring up or to go round to see somebody and say this isn't true. And now it's exposed as a lie, exactly as I expected. It's quite nice, I suppose, in a way, to have that certainty that the post office managers are indeed lying, but it's disturbing, isn't it? And Justin Madders, who's the Labour Minister for postal deliveries, is disturbed, and Kevin Hollinrake, who is the former minister, says that it's disgraceful. Well, he's the person who left this situation in place barely 6 months ago, and only a month ago the post office was fined £10.5 million for failing to deliver 25% of its overall first-class mail by the due delivery time, and instead to prioritise the delivery of parcels because they can be paid more for that. This is no longer a service by which you can set your clock, a service on which you can rely. I was going to say it's hopeless, but it's not hopeless. There is no hope is the only thing that's left, not certainty. This isn't a delivery service. It is predicated on reliability. It's a service which is predicated on hope. We hope for a delivery. We can't be certain. And indeed, if you try and buy a stamp, you have this litany of whether or not you want the post to be signed for. You don't want it signed for, you just want it to be delivered. And you want to know that it's been delivered. And because we can't be certain, we've got to pat everybody on the back and say, oh yeah, got to be in for that delivery. Well, if you've got to be in for a delivery, you might as well do it yourself. It's we're getting to a point where the post is a luxury that isn't worth having. And I'm really sorry to say that. And I'm speaking to somebody who at one point delivered post. And it's a disgrace.